So now we can be peaceful. I can get it later. So in order to relax and let the mind become still, you don't make it become still. You let it be still. You take away all of those obstacles which stop the mind becoming peaceful, silent, and still. Remember, in meditation, when it starts to get deep, the mindfulness increases, and whatever you experience is so easy to recall afterwards. Strong mindfulness does mean great memory. So you don't need to put effort into remembering things, experiencing them, and you're peaceful, and you'll always remember them. So now, to begin that path into stillness, to allow the mind to relax and be at peace, we have to release it from all the irritations of the body. So that's why we close our eyes. So we're not seeing what's going on outside. It's a safe space in this hall. During meditation, and all the meditation retreats which I've ever done, I haven't had any casualties yet. No one has died during the retreat or during meditation. Afterwards sometimes, but not during. So if you feel sick, just carry on meditating, don't open your eyes and you'll be okay. It's only joking. So feel the sensations in your body, just generally. How does your body feel right now? One of the sayings which I have said so often is to learn how to relax the body to the max. Not just ordinary relaxation, but deep relaxation. And how is that experienced? It's like in your body there's nothing being pulled, stretched, squashed. Everything feels natural, at ease, at peace. Nothing is being forced or fabricated. It's just relaxed, loose, comfortable. And I start with my legs. And how are you mindful of your legs? One thing to do is to ask your legs, treat them like a good friend. And as you meet a friend, you'll ask, how do you feel today? But I say that to my legs. Legs, how do you feel? When I ask that question, I become aware, sensitive to any feelings in the legs. And if you do this a lot, you soon can recognize those sensations in your legs which are going to cause trouble later, and those which will just allow the legs to just be so comfortable that all those feelings disappear. You're getting rid of business which doesn't need to be attended to. Settling everything. As I'm settling those feelings in my legs, my knees, my calves, thighs, when all those potential problems get calmed down, my legs feel it so at ease. It feels pleasant. It feels pleasant to relax. When my legs are reasonably relaxed, then I go to my back and my torso. There can be a lot of aches and pains, disturbances in your back or in your torso, I'd like to kind of stretch my back at this point. And I find this position where my back and my torso feel the most comfortable, but not just loose, like a strong sense of comfort, which I realize from experience I can maintain for long periods of time. And I'm just twisting my back a little bit just to get that optimum position. And then people sometimes have stress in their shoulders, in the shoulder muscles. So I imagine those muscles just relaxing very, very, very deeply. What do I mean by that? I imagine that something is pulling them, stretching them or squashing them. And whatever that is, I imagine it being loosened. Just like a guitar string, when it's tight, is now loosened. And everything just relaxes to the max. It feels so much more comfortable. What I'm also doing is not just relaxation, I'm also doing this kindness and this ability to allow the happiness of relaxation to come. I'm not afraid of that happiness because I know it leads to deeper relaxation, and later on it leads to a strong mind. And as my back and torso relax ever more deeply, I see if there's any other place in my body which needs some special attention of awareness and kindness. And of course it's my head. I left it out so far. Now I look at my head, can feel it. There's a bit of congestion in my nose. I don't try and get rid of anything. I learn how to make peace with things. Allow them to be. Because with that attitude, I'm relaxing everything. If I'm trying to solve a problem, get rid of something, heal something, it just usually gets worse. Because I'm stressing out with that irritation or pain. When I'm kind to it, the thing relaxes. It's almost like any difficulty, pain, irritation. It's like a living being. If you give it kindness, it kind of relaxes. It doesn't feel threatened. You're not trying to destroy it. You're allowing it to be. And the major problem with any sicknesses, tensions, illness, pain, the major problem is just trying to get rid of it. It disappears. Now, I can only describe how I feel, but my body is just so relaxed now. I had an irritated throat before. Can't feel any of that irritation now. And when the body relaxes, it kind of leaves some inspiration there, how easy it is to take this whole body and bring it to a sense of deep, joyful peace. And then it happens naturally. It's not what I do, but what I allow to happen. Like the awareness goes inside. It doesn't need to deal with the feelings of the body, which are usually on the outside of the body. It goes inside, to the realm of the mind. In particular, I start focusing on this quality of peace. That's usually how I link the world outside to the world inside. How peaceful am I right now? Or how I reacted to any feelings of irritation in the body before. I don't have to do that anymore, so my mind's at peace now. Not deeply at peace, you can go much deeper than this, but I understand what peace is. And understand how it settles, becomes stable, and becomes deep. When I stay in this moment, during the meditation, there's no danger of staying in the moment. I let go of all the past and all the future. After a while, you train yourself to do that. It doesn't make any sense to waste these few minutes of meditation worrying about something which has already happened, which you can't change, or planning for a future which you don't know what's going to happen. And when I can feel peace, can recognize it inside of me. I've had so many peaceful meditations in my life. When I recognize peace, it's like seeing an old friend. And we learn how to chill out together. I don't need to focus on peace. And peace almost grabs me and holds me in a warm, effortless embrace. And then in order to stabilize that peace even more deeply, I try to stop describing it, to stop thinking, to stop giving things names. Names are not adequate to describe what you're experiencing. So you just let the experience, a pleasurable experience of relaxation of body and peace of mind, you're experiencing it with silence. You don't have to give it a name. And if it gets joyful, go for it, don't be afraid. Just stay in this moment. Not giving things names. Experiencing peace in your mind. I will be quiet. close to the end of the meditation period. How do you feel? How peaceful is the mind? And how joyful is that peace? It's the pleasure of it. It's the pleasure which is safe, it's positive, and highly enjoyable. And what does it do to your body? My body relaxes so much more than when I started. It was really at ease. I say this to show why one should meditate. Its power and its benefits. I'm now going to ring the gong 3 times. Please listen to every sound of the gong if you can. And at the end of the last ringing, open your eyes to come out of the meditation. Thank you.